Well, it's time for duty in Djibouti. It's time for duty in Djibouti. It's time for duty in Djibouti. Doop, 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 duty in Djibouti.
Welcome to Duty in Djibouti. I'm Staff Sergeant Ashley Sidedith with Combined Joint Task Force, Horn of Africa Public Affairs. Up first, we'll take a look at Civil Affairs Team 4905's recent trip to Ethiopia, where service members help fight malaria by teaching malaria prevention classes and handing out mosquito netting. With that, here's this week's Duty in Djibouti.
I'm IT-1 Larry Nevins. I'm from Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. I'm a reservist at NAS Fort Worth, and you're watching Duty in Djibouti.
Members of Civil Affairs Team 4905 distributed 18,000 insecticide-treated bed nets in Ethiopia on March 15th and 16th in an effort to impede a dangerous disease here.
Well, currently we are in one of the Kabelis of the Abaya Wareda, which is one of the most malarious regions during this time of the year in the country of Ethiopia. So obviously there's a great need for fighting malaria in this area.
According to Civil Affairs Team Leader, U.S. Army Captain Charles Varner, Ethiopians in this area are expecting a large spike in malaria cases when the rainy season arrives. To quell this spike, many organizations, such as Communication for Change, the President's Malaria Initiative, and other U.S. and Ethiopian organizations, created a curriculum to educate Ethiopians on malaria awareness. After the class, Ethiopians received a certificate and their bed nets.
This is a big campaign here, so that makes sense for the community to use appropriately the mosquito nets. So it's a big deal for the community, a FNG or a foreigner handing over the nets for them.
We've been looking forward to this for a long time now. It's a very rewarding process, and I'm really happy to be a part of it.
Reporting from Combined Joint Task Force Horn of Africa, I'm Air Force Staff Sergeant Andrew Kea.
Coming up next, we'll show you Colonel Dean Lee assuming command of the 449th Air Expeditionary Group at a change of command ceremony at Camp Lemonnier. Colonel Dean Lee assumed command of the 449th Air Expeditionary Group at a change of command ceremony March 15th at Camp Lemonnier, Djibouti.
Ma'am, I assume command. Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate it.
Colonel Lee says that he is excited to be here.
Yeah, I'm fired up. It's going to be great. I've been here a week and living the dream.
The mission of the 449th Air Expeditionary Group is to conduct personnel recovery and other operations to support U.S. Air Force's Africa and Combined Joint Task Force Horn of Africa missions. Colonel Lee says he has 3 goals.
Number 1, mission first, without question. Number 2, have fun with the people, in the country, and with the mission. I truly believe this is a fun and motivating mission. And last but not least, leave the place better than we found it.
Reporting from Combined Joint Task Force Horn of Africa, I'm Staff Sergeant Ashley Sidedith.
Let's have a great Air Force Day and air power. Thank you.
Hey guy.
Hey.
What you doing?
Brushing my teeth.
I can see that. Wasting a lot of water doing it though.
What do you mean?
Well, you're not supposed to let the water run while you shave or brush your teeth. And I'm taking a combat shower.
What's a combat shower?
I'll break it down for you.
Combat showers are easy. All you have to do is, first, get wet by turning the water on for 30 seconds. Turn off the water and soap up. Then, turn the water back on for a maximum of 2 minutes and 30 seconds to rinse off. By taking combat showers, you can save up to 20 gallons of water a day.
That's a lot of water.
It is.
We're back with more Duty in Djibouti. Next, we'll take a look at the Assistant Secretary of the Navy for Manpower and Reserve Affairs and the Chief of Navy Reserve's recent visit to Camp Lemonnier to introduce the 21st Century Sailor and Marine Initiative. Assistant Secretary of the Navy for Manpower and Reserve Affairs, the Honorable Juan Garcia, and Chief of Navy Reserve, Vice Admiral Dirk Debink, visited sailors and Marines at Camp Lemonnier, Djibouti to roll out the 21st Century Sailor and Marine Initiative. The initiative includes 5 areas: readiness, safety, inclusion, continuum of service, and physical fitness. And on this visit, Admiral Debink and Assistant Secretary Garcia woke up early to focus on physical fitness by PTing with the Seabees. Assistant Secretary Garcia says that physical fitness is important.
10 years into the longest sustained combat operations in American history, and with a new national defense strategy in which the Navy figures centrally, they know that we can't afford to lose man days, to lose sick days, and the physical fitness has never been more important than it is now.
The 21st Century Sailor and Marine Initiative is all about helping our sailors and Marine be really the best that they can be. And of course there's a couple very important parts. Certainly one was we're witnessing this morning is the fitness part of it. To be a healthy and fit sailor helps us to do our jobs better.
After their early morning PT session, Assistant Secretary Garcia and Admiral Debbink visited the Seabees working on construction projects. Next, Assistant Secretary Garcia and Admiral Debbink spoke with sailors and Marines at a meeting about the 21st Century Sailor and Marine Initiative. Assistant Secretary Garcia and Admiral Debbink also had lunch with sailors and Marines where nutrition and healthy food choices were discussed. Reporting from Combined Joint Task Force Horn of Africa, I'm Staff Sergeant Ashley Sidedith. That's it for this week's edition of Duty in Djibouti. We hope to see you next week. Until then, stay alert, stay hydrated, and keep taking combat showers. For Combined Joint Task Force Horn of Africa Public Affairs, I'm Staff Sergeant Ashley Sidedith.
Derp, 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 derp.